Hi there, I'm Clio Wood, author of Get Your Mojo Back, Sex, Pleasure and Intimacy After Birth. And this is Amanda Savage, pelvic health physiotherapist and amazing Wonder Woman who is featured largely in the book. So you definitely need to listen to what she says. Today, we're going to be talking to you and together about some of the steps that you can take to rehabilitate the pelvic floor and the kind of lower part of the body after a vaginal birth. So Amanda.
So thinking of really practical things that we're going to need to do, and this applies whether you've had a cesarean birth or a vaginal birth, we want to be thinking about getting the perineal and hips and pelvis area ready to have comfortable and pleasurable sex again. And there are three parts to this. We want to become more aware of how to relax the pelvic floor and the thigh and leg and pelvic muscles so that the body can accept touch and penetration comfortably. We also want to make sure that the pelvis is symmetrical and that all the outside muscles are stretched out and flexible so that we can get into different positions and not put our back, abdomen or pelvis under strain. And then we want to strengthen our pelvic floor muscles to build back some tone and some closure so that we have a more close experience with our partner or other sexual activity, and to enhance our sense of orgasm and pleasure for ourselves.
It's such an interesting way of talking about it because, and I think it's worth pointing out now, all of the conversations that I had during my pregnancy and childbirth experience were around tightening and squeezing and just building strength overall. And Amanda has very much focused there on the relaxation and the kind of flexibility and mobility of the pelvic floor first. And I think that's really important.
Yes, I think in the past, because the main problem women used to complain of was leakage, all the focus, and still now, tends to be on preventing people having leakage afterwards. And we do 100% know that pelvic floor exercises will be really effective in preventing or curing incontinence problems. But the pain that people can feel and the discomfort they can feel with sex is actually a clue that it's not just all about tightening. Everybody needs to know how to use their pelvic floor to tighten, but actually sex is the opposite experience. You have to be able to let go and release and make space, which is the opposite of contracting. It's the letting go part of every exercise we do. But we need to maybe learn how to do that. It isn't as instinctive. And if you've had some pain or some negative experiences already, it's actually the opposite to what your brain wants to do. Your brain says, well, if I just tighten up and protect you. So many, many women have to really learn how to release and let go and stretch their muscles before they start strengthening them.
Great.